The discovery of an unidentified man on Somerton Park Beach in Adelaide, South Australia, on December 1st, 1948 marked the beginning of one of Australia's most perplexing cold cases. His body was found slumped against the seawall, seemingly at peace. Yet the circumstances surrounding his death were anything but. The man, well dressed in a suit and tie, carried no identification whatsoever. His pockets were empty, save for a few unusual items that only deepened the enigma. Among these were an unused second-class train ticket from Adelaide to Henley Beach and a bus ticket. He also possessed a packet of Army Club cigarettes, a box of Bryant and May matches, 2 combs, and a half-empty packet of chewing gum. The labels on his clothing had been meticulously removed, suggesting a deliberate attempt to conceal his identity. This meticulousness immediately raised red flags for investigators. Initial police investigations yielded no immediate clues to his name or origin. The pathologist, Dr. Dwyer, initially concluded that the man had died from heart failure, possibly due to poisoning. However, no definitive poison was ever found in his system, leaving the cause of death officially undetermined. The lack of struggle or any obvious signs of violence further complicated the investigation. The man's physical condition was good, and he appeared to be in his early 40s. His distinctive features included broad shoulders and narrow hips, typical of a dancer or athlete. His teeth were also noted to be in excellent condition, with no fillings, a detail that would later become significant. The absence of any personal effects, like a wallet or watch, was particularly striking. The case took a bizarre turn when, weeks later, a tiny piece of paper was found sewn into a hidden fob pocket of the man's trousers. This scrap bore the printed words, "Tamam shud, Perahodim." The phrase, meaning finished or ended in Persian, was traced to the final page of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. This discovery ignited a new wave of speculation and intensified the mystery. Police launched a public appeal, hoping someone would recognize the phrase or the book. The cryptic nature of the note suggested a deeper, more sinister plot. Remarkably, a copy of the Rubaiyat, missing its final page, was soon found in an unlocked car parked near Somerton Beach. The book contained a series of 5 lines of seemingly coded text, along with a telephone number. This number belonged to a woman named Jessica Thompson, who lived nearby. When questioned, Thompson, a former nurse, denied knowing the Somerton Man. She claimed to have given a copy of the Rubaiyat to a man named Alfred Boxall during World War II. Boxall, a former Army lieutenant, was quickly located and found to be alive and well, with his copy of the Rubaiyat intact, including its final page. This development further muddied the waters, creating more questions than answers. The police were baffled by the coincidence of the missing page and the found book. Jessica Thompson's demeanor during questioning was described as evasive and uncooperative. Reportedly became visibly agitated when shown a bust of the Somerton Man. Her refusal to identify him, despite her apparent distress, fueled suspicions. Many believed she knew more than she let on. Her daughter, Kate Thompson, later suggested that her mother had indeed known the man and that he might have been a Soviet spy. This theory gained traction over the years, especially given the Cold War context of the late 1940s. The idea of espionage added a layer of international intrigue to the local mystery. The coded message found in the book remained undeciphered for decades. Various cryptographers and intelligence agencies attempted to crack it, but without success. Its true meaning, if it had one, remained elusive. Some speculated it was a love poem, others a spy message, and some even dismissed it as random scribbles. The lack of a clear key or pattern made it incredibly difficult to decode. The possibility that it was a one-time pad, a highly secure encryption method, was also considered, making it virtually unbreakable without the corresponding key. The 5 lines of text continued to taunt investigators. Another significant piece of evidence was a brown suitcase found at the Adelaide railway station. It had been checked in on November 30th, 1948, the day before the body was discovered. The suitcase contained various items of clothing, a dressing gown, slippers, and a shaving kit. Like the man's clothes, all identifying labels had been removed from these items. Inside the suitcase, police found a unique thread, described as orange-colored, which matched a thread found on the Somerton Man suit. This confirmed the suitcase belonged to him, linking the 2 crucial pieces of evidence. The contents of the suitcase were carefully catalogued. The contents of the suitcase offered a few tantalizing clues. A tie with a distinctive pattern, a coat with unusual stitching, and a pair of slippers that appeared to be custom-made. These details led investigators to believe the man might have been a ballet dancer or someone involved in a similar profession. The meticulous removal of labels, however, pointed towards a professional attempt at anonymity, perhaps by an intelligence operative. Cold War era was rife with such clandestine activities, making the spy theory increasingly plausible. The man's movements before his death were still a complete blank. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged to explain the Somerton Man mystery. The spy theory remains one of the most popular, suggesting he was an intelligence agent, possibly from the Soviet Union, on a mission in Australia. His death could have been a result of poisoning by rival agents or a botched operation. The Tamam Shud phrase, in this context, could have been a prearranged signal or a final message. The lack of a struggle and the peaceful appearance of the body could indicate a sophisticated poison, one that left no trace. The Cold War paranoia of the time certainly fueled these suspicions. Another theory posits that he was a jilted lover, perhaps driven to suicide or murdered by someone connected to a romantic entanglement. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam is a collection of poems often associated with themes of love, fate, and mortality, lending some credence to this idea. However, the deliberate removal of labels and the coded message seem to contradict a simple romantic tragedy. Complexity of the case suggests something far more intricate, beyond a mere personal dispute. The romantic angle, while compelling, struggled to explain all of the oddities. The possibility of accidental poisoning or a natural death, though initially considered, became less likely as more unusual details emerged. The sheer number of coincidences and deliberate acts of concealment pointed away from a mundane explanation. The case captivated the Australian public and garnered international attention, becoming a staple of true crime discussions. It highlighted the limitations of forensic science at the time, which struggled with such an elusive cause of death. The mystery became a national obsession. Decades later, in 2009, Professor Derek Abbott, an electrical engineering professor, became deeply involved in the case. He used modern forensic techniques and genealogical research to try and identify the Somerton Man. His research focused on the unique features of the man's ears and teeth, comparing them to known individuals, but also investigated the possibility of a genetic link to Jessica Thompson's family. His work brought renewed hope for a resolution, breathing new life into the cold case. He dedicated years to this pursuit. In 2022, a significant breakthrough occurred. Professor Abbott, working with forensic genealogist Colleen Fitzpatrick, announced they had identified the Somerton Man as Carl Webb. This identification was made possible through DNA extracted from hairs found on the man's bust. The DNA was then compared to public genealogical databases, leading to a match with Webb's relatives. This was a monumental step in the long unsolved mystery, providing a name after more than 7 decades. The scientific community hailed this achievement. Carl Webb was born in Melbourne in 1905. He was an electrical engineer and instrument maker. Records indicated he had a brother-in-law named Thomas Keane, who lived in South Australia. Webb had a history of marital separation and was known to be a keen amateur poet. The identification of Webb provided a name to the man who had been known only as the Somerton Man for over 70 years. However, the identification of Carl Webb did not immediately solve all aspects of the mystery. Many questions still remained unanswered. The question of why he was in Adelaide, why his identity was concealed, and the meaning of the Tamam Shud note and the coded message still lingered. Was he still involved in some clandestine activity? Was his death accidental, or was he murdered? The motive behind the meticulous removal of labels remained unexplained. The connection to Jessica Thompson also needed further clarification. Did she know Carl Webb? If so, why did she deny it so vehemently, even under pressure? The puzzle pieces were still scattered. The family of Carl Webb had no knowledge of his connection to the Somerton Man case. They were surprised by the revelation. The identification opened new avenues for investigation, allowing researchers to delve into Webb's life and potential connections, provided a concrete starting point for understanding his final days. The mystery, while having a name, still retained many of its perplexing elements, inviting further inquiry. The news sent shockwaves through the true crime community. The case serves as a testament to the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. It has inspired books, documentaries, and countless online discussions. The image of the well-dressed man on the beach, with his enigmatic smile and hidden secrets, has become iconic. The Tamam Shud phrase has entered popular culture as a symbol of an unsolvable puzzle. The efforts of dedicated researchers, both amateur and professional, kept the case alive for decades, refusing to let it fade into obscurity. Their persistence was remarkable. The advancements in DNA technology proved crucial in finally putting a name to the face. Without these modern techniques, the Somerton Man might have remained forever anonymous. The case also highlights the importance of preserving evidence, even for decades. The bust, the hair samples, and the original items found with the body were all vital. The story of Carl Webb, the Somerton Man, continues to fascinate and challenge our understanding of the past. His journey to Somerton Beach and the circumstances of his death remain a subject of intense speculation. The full truth may never be known, but the pursuit of it continues. The quiet beach, once a scene of discovery, now holds a named secret. The waves continue to break, oblivious to the human drama they once witnessed. The wind whispers tales of a man who arrived with no past and left with no future, until now. The mystery has a face, but its heart still beats in the shadows. The final chapter of this enigma is yet to be written. The world watches, waiting for more answers. The sands of time slowly reveal their secrets. The Somerton Man's story is a chilling reminder of the unknown. His legacy is one of intrigue and unanswered questions. The quiet dignity of his final resting place belies the storm of speculation surrounding him. The case remains a beacon for forensic science. The journey to uncover his identity was long and arduous. The dedication of those who pursued the truth is commendable. The mystery continues to unfold, one clue at a time. The silence of the beach holds many stories. The past is a puzzle, slowly pieced together. The Somerton Man, now Carl Webb, finally has a name. But the full story remains elusive. The enigma persists, even with a name. The beach itself seems to guard its secrets. The sea whispers ancient tales. The sun sets on another day of unanswered questions. The legacy of the Somerton Man will endure. His story is a testament to human curiosity. The pursuit of truth is a never-ending quest. The mystery deepens with every new revelation. The quiet beach holds its breath. The world waits for the final piece. The puzzle is almost complete. The truth is just beyond reach. The Somerton Man's gaze remains fixed on the horizon. His silence speaks volumes. The mystery is a timeless tale. The search for answers continues. The beach remains a silent witness. The story is far from over. The enigma lives on. The Somerton Man's secret is still safe. The waves crash, echoing his silence. The wind carries whispers of the past. Truth is out there, somewhere. The mystery is a captivating narrative. The world is still captivated. The Somerton Man's legacy is secure. The story will be told for generations. The beach holds its secrets close. The mystery is a part of history. Somerton Man's identity is known, but his purpose remains hidden. The final act is yet to be revealed. The world holds its breath. The mystery endures.